looked like Neil Diamond, and he did Neil Diamond lookalikes, and we thought, man, this guy's the same. But he was a good teacher.
What are they doing?
He cared about the students. And if you wanted a little break, all you had to do was ask a question about Neil Diamond and pop open the cupboards and turn on his reel to reel. And we'd be listening to Neil Diamond. So I ended up loving Neil Diamond in the long run. The point was, it didn't matter if he was a good or free. He was a great teacher. He actually had the passion to get through to us, and the whole class did very well. My math teacher, we used to call him JJ. He was probably not good. His name was Jay O'Handle. It's funny I remember the name because it was an SOB. But I failed math because of it. Why did I fail math? This was probably grade 7. But I remember him because he didn't care about me. Every time I sat at the desk and I said, teacher, his first name, Mr. O'Handle, I don't understand what I'm doing here. I don't understand how this is going to benefit me in the future because I was always thinking of the future. And he said, just sit down, Mike. He was tired of actually me asking him questions. That's not acceptable to me. But I failed the class. But every other class, I had a good teacher. I passed 100%, 96%. I did fine. I really did, but it taught me in life that if you're going to teach, you need to teach with care. And in a way, I do that on the show. I do it with all my guys. They make mistakes. While I was filming in Los Angeles, my guys decided to finish the roof structure of this one job. And I told them, I want you to go to this level and don't go any further until I get back. And I said that for a reason because I know of all their talents. I know how far they can go. But I love them because they work day and night. Trying to get this roof structure up before I got back from filming Los Angeles, helping a family in LA on the Ellen DeGeneres. I come home and I knew something was funky. I knew something was up because they were just kind of keeping things from me. And I said, you guys tried to do proof, didn't you? No. They wouldn't admit it. And I drove up to the job site and I just went, oh my God. I tell right away, the pitch was too low. Now, this was all engineered lumber. This was all a special structure that I was trying to teach them and show them that we can build better. Thermal break all the way around the envelope. I get upstairs. We're all kind of proud. We did this for you, Dad. My kids are there too. I said, can somebody pull out the drawings, please? They pulled out the drawings, and I showed them on the drawings. They said, see the height of the ridge here? I said, yes. I said, what's the height of the ridge here? It was actually, the addition was higher than the end of the ridge. I said, where are you at right now? And they went lower. I said, you're at about a 212 pitch. I don't know how they did it. I really don't. It was years ago. But it was a $10,000 mistake in material and probably a $20,000 mistake in structure. And I didn't yell at them. I said, I love each and every one of you. And here's what we're going to do today. We're going to take this all down, and I'm going to help you. I'm going to redo it all. And we had to do all the material again. And I tell you right now, they'll never make that mistake again. They'll understand how to do a pitch proof. But that's about teaching. That's about not yelling at people. That's about really respecting people. What I think we should do. How many people respect the teachers here? Man.
Respect
You need to respect your teachers. And if your teacher's not good enough, that they have no respect for you, stand up as a man or a woman and tell me. Because I would pull them right aside and say, you know what, I don't like the way you're teaching, I don't care about people in here. I would tell them right out, I can't help it, it's who I am. And don't be afraid to do that, because maybe they just need a smack in the back of the head to wake up and, oh yeah, that's why I'm here, I'm a teacher. I need to do my best. Do you think you should do that?
Come on, let's smack it.
Because I would.
I will.
And if you're doing good, tell them they're doing good. Tell them how much you're learning. Tell them how much you're learning. And working together. I don't know about you.
Never talk about someone on their job. He just criticizes you.
Okay, I'm supposed to get into some questions, huh? Because this is a lot of fun.
No, don't say
a question from me, anyone?
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on up to the mic. Let's play.
Question period. Oh, that goes going to take that.
Oh, it's one of those.
Tell me your name so we get to know each other.
My name is Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
I'm wondering if you have any advice about women getting into the trades, especially with the construction, how it is mostly male-dominated.
Jennifer, you're gonna love this. Learning to be a producer in television. I started a new show. It's not with me. So I'm just don't go anywhere. It's called The Fix-It Chicks. It's my daughter, it's 2 other girls, it's 3 women working in a man's world. The helper they have knows nothing about construction. I love this. The girls are going to teach him, and it's all about women getting into trades, which I want you to get into trades. It's a great job, and make sure you love what you're doing. Play with everything in here, figure out what you want to do, and then ace it, and go out and show everyone else you do the best of the best. Be professional, be anything. With the Fix-It Chicks,
Make a little bit of a loop
I took a little angle at Charlie's Angels. Don't tell anyone. This is between you and I, okay?
Come on.
I took a little
Perfect
angle
target.
at Charlie's Angels, so it's much like that. This is Charlie. Me.
This is Kim Bees.
Have peace? I do.
About a month ago, 2 months ago in the news, government said that they need so many skilled workers from overseas.
Yes.
They're going to bring so many people, but they're not doing anything about the people that they came here as immigrants. They're looking for jobs, and getting into the business is really hard and it's difficult. What do you suggest?
Okay. There's pros and cons to everything we do.
Yeah.
One that I've learned a lot about.
Canada realizes.
If a doctor is in, let's say, Egypt, and comes to Canada to live in Canada, can they still be a doctor? The answer is no. They got to do courses here. They got to come onto it. And if we have rules, we have rules for a reason. Years ago, we had a lot of trades come in from around the world and actually make Canada. Right? A lot of them were Italian, a lot of them from Europe, which is no issue. That's the way the world is. That's what has happened in our past. They stopped that. Because they wanted Canada. They wanted the people of the country to get up and get into trades. But now they're actually worried. And I'm talking to the government. There's a few issues here within the government. They're actually worried that we are going to have a problem economically. So if all of a sudden we don't have enough trades, and they're actually thinking it's more, which is good for the government, good for us.
You know this, right?
That they're hoping to bring in new from outside the country and make it easy for them to get into the trades. When
It's gonna be
I think they should actually be doing more with you guys and getting you into the trades. That's what I think they should do. So what is the issue that we have within the government right there? And if they were sitting here, they'd probably not like me so much, but like me also. Who works in the government? Think about it. Politicians. Is any one of them a contractor? Is any one of them an electrician? Is any one of them an architect? An engineer? No.
No, there's no
So
edges.
I look at it this way: do they really know how to do this? They're moving in the right direction, but they're probably not asking the right questions.
So you see how close the mics are together?
To employers that are out there. They're probably not asking the right questions. So I think it's a positive, but I also think it's a negative. I think we need to put more money into who we have here rather than bringing them up from outside the world. What do you think?
You were talking about the compensation that someone should be giving from the contractors that are doing child workmanship. The government hasn't been setting a great example because many times we've had to step the bill for shoddy
I still
workmanship.
know how he just kind of exactly said the government doesn't know what it's doing.
Well, again, we have a problem there. Once again, the politician has a background in the construction trade. That's a really big problem that I see. When it comes to government or building inspectors, they have a minimum code. The problem is taxpayers' dollars, that if you actually want to sue the government because the permit process or the inspection process had issues, that's taxpayers' dollars. No matter what, we're going to get screwed either way. Is there a silver bullet here? Is there a magic formula to stop this? Well, the truth is, it's really simple. If we get all the right people in a room, like we did when we went to Copenhagen, we're talking about the world getting together, all the geniuses. There was how many? I was with Dave Weston, I was with astronauts. That was such a wonderful experience of my life being in Copenhagen. And I also understood why they didn't sign the Kyoto Protocol. It's because nobody wanted to pay for it. Another country wanted to pay for it. But at least they got together to talk about it. What do we need to do? Get the right people in and figure out what the hell we're doing wrong. Because we actually can just stop doing what we're doing wrong and create a whole new system and make it right. What do we need to do with that? How many people said we want to design this thing? I don't want to be a prime minister. I'd fire everyone. I really would. And I'd hire all you guys.
It's Matt.
I'm Matt.
No, that.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Matt. Like Matt King Cole.
That's right, I say it too.
No, let's hear it.
First, I'd like to make a comment. One of the problems in the industry is builders used to be tradespeople and accountants.
You notice that, right?
Total
Accountants.
Because I've been in business for over 30 years, and I know that the builders are not tradespeople. So that's had a lot of impact on how things are built. But that aside, I think the other issue is you often talk about shoddy workmanship, and there are a lot of shoddy people there. But there are also a lot of people out there that when they look to get work done are always looking to the lowest price. They don't look at who they're doing business with. They don't see what that enterprise is all about, what the facade of that enterprise is, whether they have a showroom, whether they've been there for a long time, that they're not going to disappear. I know in our business they often come, they use all our resources, we help them design, we help them with choices, we do
How the fuck does that even work?
a lot of things for them, then all the information they get from us, they go and shop the guy who's doing it.
It's like she's looking right at the fucking wall.
So, and why? Because he can do it a little bit cheaper.
So what is happening? It's actually way beyond that. You're just touching on subjects of who's doing the developing, right? Now accountants, because they see money in it, right? But minimum code is about minimum code. And I love what you brought up. All we have to do is build minimum code. If we had the builders and developers, the ones that I said to them, start building better and brag about it, people will buy it. The truth is, it's about the people buying that dictate what we do. As long as people are buying, they don't give a crap about making change or changing code or changing products because, put it this way, it's really just simple. I can say, as a developer, $5 on a toilet for 457 units, I save how much? Do the math quickly. And that's exactly how they look at it. It's not about you. What they're actually doing is making a crappy house look good because you're buying by illusion. That's the world that we live in today. What do we need to do to make a difference? You got an answer?
Well, I think that we have to train these
White
kids
compared to the rest of his face.
to come and work for us and understanding what we're doing. And also train the consumer that they cannot expect Italian crafters for Chinese prices.
Absolutely.
It just doesn't work.
Absolutely.
And the consuming public understands that. We can't, I can't give you a quality product, quality service, if you're not willing to.
I got it. I really do get it. Why do you think I try to talk to the public? Because I need to teach the public first to
think I know
get
that
into
guy.
then working with the trades. Why go
wanted to
directly
be a
to the
pirate.
trades? Because that's the answer as to why.
I'm
Yeah,
here
I think it's
because
fair.
I need
I said it's
employees.
grad.
But I'm gonna give you something.
He wanted
I
to
wrote
be
five. I'm on my fifth book, and I've done this for a reason.
It's like
You're-
there's
you're-
20
what do you do
people that said they wanted to be
I'm a
pirate Nazis
fabricator
together.
and marketing graduate.
Okay, so you're just part of the trade
Graduated, like,
of a building. That's how it's worked. Okay. To the builders out there, I'm building homes communities.
Tries to
First
get
one
that
starts in Calgary. I picked Calgary for a right reason, and I'm actually working around Canada. The homes communities is the greenest communities in the country. They're net zero. We're using cogen, which is probably should be taught in school because it's one of the next things that's going to put Canada on the map. I created an education process that in the area that the next generation of skilled trades, you guys, are actually going to be taught through technology in the build. The houses will not mold, they will not burn, they will not blow down, they will not fall down.
So
They're
these are-
modern, and I can go on with the next era about how this is built. The schools that are in there, the water, the stormwater.
Together, that
And
one.
it's about the next generation.
We're gonna
Now, can I build this community?
out of just
and charge the same amount of money as a piece of crap across the street?
Then you're Minecraft.
Yes, I can. I've already proved it.
Minecraft.
You know what I'm doing? I'm making the roof a livable surface. You can actually use it. I reduced the square footage by 15% because my cost is 15% more to do this. And I said this to the builders and the developers in Canada. If you do this, and you show everyone with an information package on how you built it, why you built it, what products you're using and the benefits they have, LED lighting, thermal break technology, breathing theory, and I go on what's cogen, it's a whole new process that I don't think anyone here knows. If I did that, and I sold you the house, and would you want to live there, first of all, put up your hand, would you want to live in this neighborhood? That makes sense to me. But if I can build this and brag about it and everyone's going to buy it, are we going to make a change? That's what it's going to take to make change. This community, finally,
Right.
I started it 4 years ago, breaks ground in the spring. You want to know what held me back? Do you have any idea what held me back from building the greenest community in Canada? Politics. I had the city of Okotoks didn't like me. You know why? Because I wasn't building in Okotoks, I'm building in foothills. I said a few things they didn't like. They wanted me to put the stormwater management through the city. They wanted me to put the sewer pipes through the city to charge the homeowner, tax them. I said no. I'm recycling black water, gray water, I'm doing everything. And because I said no, through every fork in front of me they could. Sons of bitches, and I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to stop. They're actually going to pay Piper for what they did. But they didn't stop me. They took me to court. They took me to the highest level of court. They didn't stop me. It's going to go. And they're going to pay the Piper for what they did. You think it would be easy to build the greatest community in the country? It's all about money. I was trying to save the people money. You know, why are we taxing them? Think about something
That's
else
what you have to do.
What's your name?
Ivan?
Hi, Ivan.
Okay. I just wanted to say, first of all, thanks for all the apprenticeship program. I found it really helped me out. I'm 22 years old, and in about 2 months I can write for my sheet metal license. So I just find it wicked how it helps young people get started into life. But I just find I have a hard time because I'm taught at college how to do things the right way. And I'm from a small town in Pembroke, and I find a lot of the companies are so sketchy in that area and in rural areas that it's just it's hard because you know the right way to do things, except then when you go back to work for your boss, it's
You know what I'm hearing here, and I really like this? We have rooms in this college that are think rooms. What other names are they using? They're talk rooms, they're chat rooms. Why don't we actually get people like you, the builders, the product guys, the teachers, and everyone sitting in the same room going, what works? What doesn't work? Are you happy? What is not good? And how can we make a difference doing that? I think that's a good idea. I like that idea. How about we make that a class? You think that'll help you? Okay, I know they're listening to me over here. I think that's a great freaking idea.
I think we're on the right track, but I still think that there needs to be some sort of improvement in just the way that
That's your
women
job.
grow.
Yeah,
You
you can't
What do you
step up
think?
when other people have already
The ideas?
I don't know, I think
said,
your idea
"Hey,
of
do
how
this."
bringing everything together and looking at the bigger picture.
Mistakes yourself.
No, but you do it
Don't give up.
their way, and they're
Stay
making
positive.
it do it
Yes.
the wrong way, then you can't do anything.
Okay, we have time for a few more questions for the gentleman standing here. What's your name, sir?
Joe.
When you go in and do a renovation for a customer that's been hurt by
If they're in trouble, call it that.
and it costs $100,000,
Are you still?
pays for your
Dude, you gotta get the no fucks red face he's got.
Okay, they have no money. They're screwed. They're out of luck, they're out of time, they're out of everything. You think the show pays for it? I know the show. You know, we talk about Canadian television now. Don't get into Canadian television because you're not going to make a lot of money. It's not about the money, okay?
No.
I help. That's what I do. I bring in
pretty sure
everyone I know.
Americans.
I get them to help, and I bring in every product and what I can to help. That's what happens. I'm telling you. It's cost me everything. It's worth it. That's why I'm so low. These are clean stuff, though. It looks good, right? This is my good stuff.
Sorry, Claude again.
Hey, my name is Claude.
Oh, yes.
I'm a Red Seal electrician. Been out of work for 9 months.
And you're an electrician, you've been out of work.
You bet.
Yeah,
Put
once-
out resumes
Go ahead.
up the email.
How are you out of work?
I've been in Africa. I've been in the Arctic for 2 years. I've been all over the world. I've done so many things. And I'm still out of work. I lost jobs because of exactly what you were talking about, not allowing the contractor to do things that they're not supposed to. I've gone through hell.
Claude, I'm working on something new, and you're really going to like this, okay? So I need to get you to contact me. So I want you to go to makeitright.ca, okay? And I want you to contact Solutions Electrical, Frank. And tell him you talked to me. Because I'm creating something new across Canada that could be right up your alley. And it's a shame, because he's a licensed electrician. Are you a master's?
I didn't get my master's
Get your
because it costs money.
Okay, you don't have money to do it. Oh, maybe there's where we can put some government dollars, right? Because he's a licensed electrician. He really needs to get his master's for ESA. Is ESA here? No, I don't know where they are. Ontario, yes. So ESA is here, and he's not allowed to pull a permit unless he has a master's. See, I know this. You need your master's. So I would encourage a little bit of government money to go in that direction to maybe get your master's. Because it shouldn't cost you, as far as I'm concerned. Please contact Frank. We're going to talk about it, okay?
2 more questions, that's it. Come on, I'm here for me, sir.
Mike, that's a good name.
Oh my god. There is no.
Electricity in
serious.
high school. I also teach it construction.
Yeah, I can see this.
What I'm trying to do is convince the parents that going into a trade is lucrative.
Sure is.
I know that last year was like me, but I work. But there is a lot of different opportunities for tradespeople in the other areas because it's always busy. That construction going on everywhere.
It's right across Canada. This is nonstop. It's around the world. It blows me away wherever I go. There's work everywhere, but we don't have all the right people or enough trades to do it. And that's the
So
truth.
high school.
A lot of their parents come from countries where construction is one of the low jobs on the go to. And so when I try to talk to these parents, I say, listen, this is Canada. We've got codes and everything. We have to have skilled trades people in these jobs because somebody's going to be watching. It's not just going to get plucked away. It looks nice. Yes.
For me, in a way, it's not right.
You're not going to really make a difference talking to parents. I'm going to tell you why. Part of the last trade era, the parents are telling their kids not to get into the trades. They're telling my knees are gone, my back is gone. People don't want to pay. It's a pain in the ass. Don't get into trades. Go into computers. I don't know how many years now parents have told their kids, go into computers, be a doctor, go to university, which only 10% of people that go to university actually pursue their career. 10%, that means 90% that goes to university is at McDonald's. Right? Or doing something else, which doesn't make any freaking sense to me whatsoever. What do we need to do? Parking issues. What do we need? Some of the things the government's working on right now are actually back and I really like. But again, just like I said that we need to sit the students and the teachers and the company owners all in a room here, we need to sit the provincial government down and in a room with the folks and say, what can we do to make a fucking country that makes sense when it comes to the trades? What can we do for our money when it comes to the kids when they're done getting into the next generation? How do we stop the negativity of telling the young to get in the trades? I'm telling you right now, Get into welding. We are short in welding. Engineering. We are short. You want to make money? Engineering is ridiculous. You make way too much freaking money. But don't be lazy. Learn everything else. Learn everything else when it comes to engineering.
It's good that they know
And I don't
everything.
care what it is. It's awesome. Haircutting. They make big money, don't they? Ever went to a fancy hair salon? Women want to go there. Don't
Try and
they?
look into
They want to go there because they make the look good. They have good at it.
Sam.
Get into the trade. You really want to work with computers and sit behind a desk and work on the bench? Not me. Sorry.
We've got in the high school level, it's called specialist high skills major. And what we're doing is we're focusing on trades, and the government's giving us extra money for that. And so we're able to set up shops and get kids going, a lot of placements for them. They can go and practice their specialist.
This is Mike, we truly need to do the same thing I just said, is that we all need to get in a room together I'm working with Diane Finley, I'm working with these people, how to solve the minor problem we have right now that's going to become major if we don't do something about it. And it is going to become major. And that's economics. Then we're in a devastation.
This is Ahmed.
Ahmed?
Hi, Mike. How are you? Mike, let's discuss something. Well, actually, I'm licensed electrician as well, 309K.
Yep.
Racing certification.
When did you get it?
I got it 2011.
Okay.
Since that time I work, of course. And months ago I gave up. And I did some subcontracting for units. What I faced, I just want to share it because
Please.
yeah.
I'm taking a
Well,
bus.
friends,
Okay, they said, okay,
You're
let's
the one
go
that's standing here.
and apply for other company. I said, yeah, okay, give me a list. Got the list, very, 45
Are you guys
I
staying
called
here
them,
for as long as
call them, send the resume.
I don't know.
And then 80% of the, when they saw that my resume is
now,
all you work for
or are you guys leaving now, or are you guys staying?
There's a certain question.
Mr. Casilius wanted us to get a picture with him.
But the bus is leaving in like.
So you went to the unit.
He's not taking the bus.
No.
I know.
Yeah.
I've got a big problem with
Yeah, we're not taking the bus.
That's the problem.
Oh, right, facility.
The people doesn't know, for example, you are applying for a job, but
Let's go down and talk.
the employer doesn't give you job because
If you want the
politics.